Welcome back to the Rise of the Golden Idol. We are finishing up chapter 3, and before I did, I wanted to share some thoughts I had after editing the last couple scenes, Ignition and Protest Movement. I think it was this hat here got me thinking about Tessa. So the premises, the lab that they were using at both Ignition and Protest Movement, I believe was the same lab, and these are the premises used for the Emotion Studies Project. What was the Emotion Studies Project? Well, here in the Protest Movement, we learned that was the Harmony Foundation. So that was Tessa Navarro's garden retreat, I think. I could be totally off base. And I don't see the windows for this, but I kind of think that they repurposed this to be the lab, because this is the Harmony Foundation for sure. And then over in the Protest Movement, the story we filled in for the Protest Movement said that this used to be the Harmony Foundation. The events, rather. The closure of the Harmony Foundation, which I believe was the Emotions Study. Oh, of course. Okay, I see it now. Hello. I'm very observant, you guys. And there's the gate, HF. All right. I figured it out. Now let's start whatever scene 3 in chapter 3 is. The other prediction I have is that Eugene is kind of being used by someone, right? Determined to redeem himself, maybe to, there's someone in power who is encouraging Eugene to do this, and Eugene has to redeem himself to that person. Let's find out. The procedure. A bizarre operation ends in bloodshed. And I believe this comes first before any of the other two things we have. Could be wrong, though. Oof. We're learning about these symbols here. This is in the Harmony Foundation. I believe that's the exact fence that was used, or the lab, rather. This symbol is the Harmony Foundation. May the light of empathy dispel the dark force. Interesting. That's not what a yin-yang means. It is 9:25, I suppose. Wow, it ends in bloodshed. Is that the bloodshed, or is that guy dead? Oh, he's alive. Whoa, where am I? He's got a Harmony Foundation one-day pin, huh? Funeral program, Neil Remington, January 3rd, 1975. Dad taught me the importance of standing up for family. So this is Remington. Let's go pencil that in, that this guy's last name is Remington. What do we got here? Myson? Security. So one of these guys, right? One of these guys' name is Myson. Who's this? Do I recognize her? Oh, I can't believe it. We were so close. 1 year versus 1 day. This is like a AA chip. Like they've been a part of the Harmony Foundation for 1 year, and he's been a part of it for 1 day. Oh, poor Mittens is lost. Mittens had endless affection for everyone. That is a messed up looking cat. I mean, whoever drew that cat did a great job, you guys. Dear Dedicant Hall, I'm delighted to inform you that you have been chosen to take part in the Harmony Foundation's first ever New Dawn procedure. Please bring this letter, which includes an agenda overleaf, to the retreat center on Friday, April 13th. Is it Friday, April 13th? For accurate readings, you should also bring a photograph of someone you love. On it, write a brief message about them. Blessings always, Tessa Navari. So she did that. She brought this letter, and she brought a photograph of Mittens with a brief message. So this is Hall, and I'm going to guess that's the last name. And then what's this letter here? The agenda. Arrival, commencement address, levels reading, phase 1 elimination process, phase 2 replenishment process, and this 9:45. So this was phase 1, the elimination process. And I believe first this happened, right? Then this happened, elimination of blood, and then replenishment of blood. Huh. But it's not time yet for phase 2. Huh. So why is he in chair 2? Oh, because he always sits in here. He sits in here, puts the idol here, phase 1, then phase 2. So this guy lost some blood, but it's security who really lost blood. What's with the footprints? Is it the shadow that turns them not red, or does the blood actually fade and stop being red? Okay, anyways, let's look at the I don't know what, enlightenment meter 3000. These are the idol symbols, right? I kind of forget. I should go back at case of the idol, golden idol, but it's so hard to get there from here. There's not just a button I can click. Anyways, let's talk to these security guards. These tree huggers can never just come quietly, can they? You all right, Bruce? Okay, and then this guy's Bruce. I'll survive. I guess that freak's got a thing for Little Miss Daisy Chain, eh? That freak. The guy in the chair or someone who ran out? Got a thing for Little Miss Daisy Chain. Okay, well, I wanted to check on him because I know that's Bruce. Don't want to forget that. And then let's go look at all this guy's stuff. Billy Greer. Okay. Note. Morning orders. Meet Mr. Spender and his colleague Marie. 7 Sweet Pea Drive. I actually don't know. Is that the Harmony Foundation address? Bring tasers, but only for self-defense. Before removing occupants, explain our hands-off approach to the new guy. One of the security guys is the new guy? Ensure all property remains inside the building. It belongs to OPIC now. Oh, the orders are to remove the Harmony Foundation people. This is the takeover. They're going to use the idol only for science now. Copy that. Taser deployed. I don't know if that's right. And a taser. Interesting. Taser. And copy that. Police deployed. Cool. You have to put those together. I like that puzzle. I'll survive. I guess that freak's got a thing for Little Miss Daisy Chain. That's just a hippie name. Is that Little Miss Daisy Chain, or is Tessa Little Miss Daisy Chain? And the freak has a thing for her. Let's see. Bruce Myson, maybe? Because that guy didn't have his card. It's got to be Myson. Let's look at the height of this name. It's like right in the middle, isn't it? You guys know what I'm looking at, right? It should be lower down if that was the last name. Am I going crazy? Whatever. All right. Tess says like, no, you can't do this. You can't do this to me. And that's Little Miss Daisy Chain. The freak's got a thing for Little Miss Daisy Chain. Huh. What freak? All right. Let's look at each day here brings us closer to enlightenment. The Harmony Foundation thingamajigger. Little Miss Daisy Chain says, what does it matter why she let them in or why they're doing this? Just send help. Why she let them in. She's only been here 6 months. My uncle, always the life of the party. Okay, so she got the same note. Robinson. I'm delighted to inform you. Blah, 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 blah. Friday, April 13th. Tessa sent that. Yes, indeed. And this is the exact same thing, I believe. And we already looked at this. My uncle turning 50. Some comet, asteroid, meteor, rocket coming back into the atmosphere. Anyways. Okay. What's over here? Universalism 102, the key powers. Exercise sheet. Exercise 1, connect each power to its counterpart. Hint, each power only has only one counterpart, so you only need 3 lines. Power, each power to its counterpart. So eliminate and replenish. So they're the opposites, right? Illuminate, obscure, purify, contaminate. Okay? I got it. And I guess we'll look at this first. Universalism 101, the fundamental forces. Hatred, empathy, injustice, justice, chaos, order. Okay. So fundamental forces versus powers, right? The key powers, the fundamental forces. Whoa. Welcome. Oh man. I feel like I should be able to read this. Followers. Ah, they changed it to dedicants. This is the first draft. Make intro more impactful needs to grab their attention. Since the dawn of time, various fundamental forces have been at war in the universe. Those we colloquially call the light and the dark have also fought inside every individual. Today, within each of us, the light will finally seize victory. We will all become enlightened. Too dramatic? Take another stab at this section. Commencement address. So this is some sort of commencement ceremony, eh? Maybe this will change your mind. Click. What did she do? Oh, I need to know what the symbols do. My mentor was the wisest man I've ever known. Some Lemurian guy? And what date was that? June 22nd, 1950. A red pen. Let's look at the symbols here. According to this person, what do these symbols mean? In the book? I think so. Level readings. Enlighten meter. Works best when subject focusing on loved one and what they mean to them. Phases 1 and 2 complete when all subjects this thing levels are 0 and all this thing levels are 100, i.e. enlightenment. Enlighten meter functioning well. Readings as expected. So are these powers or the other one? Forces. I think they're going to be powers. And the reason is because eliminate and replenish were 2 over here. Could eliminate and replenish be corresponding with forces? I don't think so. Although this is enlightenment. Maybe this is replenish versus eliminate. Ooh, I don't know. Enlighten. I mean, it says these levels are 100, so enlightenment versus what? What's the opposite of enlightenment? Maybe that's all it is. There is no enlightenment. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is or what you expected it to do, but nothing's changed, Tessa. It's over. Pack your bags. We're terminating this project. Wonder what went wrong with that idol. I told you she's a quack. I bet none of the junk in here works. God knows what we're going to do with it all. It's pretty cool, Miss Blue Pen. Dear Dr. Westlake, as per your request, here's my assessment of Madame Navari and her Harmony Foundation. Simply put, Ms. Navari is an incompetent practitioner of false history and pseudoscience. She claims, for instance, that the longer one follows her teachings, the more enlightened they become. But how does she measure this? With a device that provides no quantifiable data. I believe she simply sees in this machine's readings whatever she expects to based on her above claim. Stay skeptical. Jim Horney, founder of the Reason Institute. So these symbols are the machine's readings for enlightenment or whatever. And yeah, in the book, this symbol was like, yeah, this guy's at 5 and 55 and 80. He's right. This is nonsense. That's what Marie says, at least. Right? 55, 5, 55, 80. It's all the same. So what are you talking about? Enlightened meter functioning well. Readings as expected. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. What does this say over here? Huh. Right, and if we knew what these symbols actually did, then we'd know what she was trying to, or then we'd know what happened here, right? So it was eliminating like the opposite of enlightenment, and it was going to replenish the enlightenment. Oh, the crystal broke off and cut his arm? Is that what happened? Huh. And this is the enlightened meter 3000. We're measuring this and this. All right, well, I'm missing something. Tim Spender and Pinnacle Security. Call that number for a free quote. And I'm missing just a few things here. The phone, eh? Okay, good. Peace and blessings, madame. Please allow me to bring someone along to this historic event. The person I have in mind is practically consumed with hatred. No one needs this anymore. No one needs this more. Sorry. I beg you to give them a shot. Okay. I'm thinking this is either Daisy Chain or the 1 year lady, and then the person who is consumed with hatred is the guy in the chair. Thank you, oh thank you, madame. We both look forward to seeing you very soon. Okay. Okay. Why does it matter why she let them, the security, in, or why they're doing this? Kicking everyone out? Okay. Well, I know some of these names. Tessa Navari, Tim Spender, Marie Westlake. And then I need to figure out their first names. All three of them. Where did I miss their first names? It's got to be Alex, Charlie, Sam. Let's see. Not Billy and Bruce. Neil was someone's uncle, I think. Yeah, so where did I see Alex, Charlie, and Sam's name? In her book? Yeah. Okay. So let me see here. On the enlightened meter, was it these two at the end? I think so. How on earth am I supposed to compare that? Yeah. So, okay, I need to, this little, I don't know what to call that, a trapezoid. When the bottom is thicker than the top, then it's Charlie. Oh, and there's no clock I can click on to make it go back in time. So yeah, the bottom is thicker than the top. Okay, so this is Charlie, I think. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Charlie Remington. Oh boy. And then we got... how am I going to know Sam? Oh, the longer... That's what it is. It's the longer they've been here. So she's been here a year. So she should have more enlightenment. And... oh, but Charlie has the most enlightenment? Okay, so these symbols are total nonsense. Right? Alex is filled with hatred. Yeah, I'll change that around. Alex is filled with hatred. She's been here the longest, so that must be Charlie. She's closest to enlightenment after Tessa. And then Sam has been here 6 months. Okay. Weird that it's clearly this symbol here. I find that strange. Because, like, what was the point of that being so different? All right. Well, we got the names right. I suppose we should figure out what Tessa's idea here was. So let's see. It's going to be blue or gray. Surely it is... oh no, blue or gold. All right. Let me just order these. Okay. So this bottom part is easy enough, and I'll get the names from here. All right. Now for the top, we have potentially good things over here, and then let's separate the opposite things. So let's see. Empathy and hatred, justice, injustice. Or no, it's hatred and enlightenment, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then that could also be powers. So we got eliminate and replenish. We've got illuminate and obscure. Let's do the bad on one side, the good on the other. Same thing over here. Oh wait, sorry. There we go. Hatred, empathy. And then enlightenment. Should be like that. Yeah, these are the powers. No, sorry, these are the forces. Hatred, empathy. Okay. Forces and then powers. Okay. And then these are just like more, you know, tangible nouns. All right, everything's nice and organized now. So what would these symbols mean? I think we know. Eliminate and replenish. Very confident about that. Then the question is this enlightenment? No, I think it's hatred and empathy. Let's go. Let's go. And the reason I think that is because the message said, practically consumed with hatred, no one needs this more. They're eliminating hatred and they're replenishing empathy. Cool. Does that fit here? Awesome. What an old coot. All right. So, yeah, we know this. We know this. Tessa Navari and some of her followers, no, Dedicants, were at the Harmony Foundation. Let me just scoot things up here. Okay, now I can put the names over the names. Like that. And we got everything. Okay. For a procedure, the aim was to first eliminate hatred and then replenish empathy, resulting in enlightenment. However, they were interrupted by people who wanted to seize everything at the Harmony Foundation. Is it seize? Or is it... Yeah, it's gotta be seize. Okay. In the large room downstairs, someone... Huh. Okay, let's go look at this here. In the large room down here, someone... someone. Guess that freak's got a thing for Little Miss Daisy Chain, eh? That freak. I can't believe it, we were so close. Where am I? What did the idol actually do? Did it do anything? It eliminated something. But is this guy confused because he got like hit on the head or tased by a security guard? Or is he dazed because of what just happened as a result of the ceremony? He's bleeding on the back of the head. He hit his head really hard. Probably just hit his head really hard, right? Okay, it happened right here. What is that white thing? Not sure. Does this guy have a white thing? A gauze or... Not sure. Oh, and that guy's bleeding on the hands. Oh, he had the crystal. He stabbed him. He's the freak. Okay, yeah, it was him. He's the freak. He's... Oh, and then she brought the guy who was consumed with hatred. Does she have any reason to... Let's see. Neil Remington. Is he on a picture? Taught me the importance of standing up for family. All right, let's see. Is that guy in this picture? Yeah, that's him, right? That's Remington. Uncle. Is that the guy filled with hatred? Yes. Okay, they're cousins. And his dad taught him the importance for standing up for family. So they were gonna seize him. They were messing with him. So then Little Miss Daisy Chain got involved and he stabbed her, something like that. No. And then got tased. Let's see. Are these tasers? That one has green pegs and that one doesn't, right? And then those are the green pegs. Alrighty, we got it. Billy Greer tased that guy. That's why he's dazed. I gotcha. All right. Because of this, Billy Greer tased. Oh, shot. Alex Remington with a taser. Where's the taser? There's the taser. And it was because Alex Remington stabbed Bruce Mason with a crystal. And the very first thing that happened was Bruce Mason grabbed Sam Robinson. What do you think? I think there's a 60% chance this is 100%. Let's go! And the motive. Which 3 clues are needed in order to deduce Alex's motive for protecting Sam? Oh, that's so interesting. So Alex's motive for protecting Sam was because, oh yeah, so you had to do this. So Neil Remington is the uncle, but that was it though. Because this picture said he taught me to stand up for family. Oh, what was this symbol? May the light of empathy dispel the dark force? No. The radio. Alex's motive for protecting Sam. It was Sam who was grabbed. What are you talking about? The motive is Dad taught me the importance of standing up for family and their family. That picture and that picture show that they're family. Is that not? Was there more to it? Hang on. That guy's not Neil Remington. Oh, wait. What's with the meteor? Huh. So, 1950. And so we know this he just turned 50 on this day, June 22nd. How does this help? He just turned 50, so he was born June 22nd, 1900. And today's date? I don't know. The motive is not just that they're family? I feel like it's this meteor, but how does that help? Oh, it shows... This doesn't look like him. This shows when he was born, of course. So yes, this shows that those two people are the same man. Wow. I was just like, oh, they look alike. And then, you know, that means they're probably the same person. Cool. You solved the scenario. Before the enlightenment process could begin, OPIG officials arrived, backed up by hired goons, to kick everyone out of the building and confiscate everything inside. One of the officers got heavy-handed with a female follower, so her cousin stabbed him, before being tasered and restrained. Meanwhile, Tessa Navari tried in vain to rid the OPIG officials of hatred, believing this would make them change their minds about evicting her. Yeah. I should have noticed that that's what she had put in there. Eliminate hatred. Well, that's not what the original Golden Idol did. Ooh, is it just because the gem was wrong? This would never work the way she imagined. Okay, it was just never going to work. But some of these pieces seem legitimate. This is interesting. Even the wildest myths are usually grounded in some small fact, I suppose. Oriel Toussaint said this. So the parts aren't even connected. They need to be connected, of course. This is important. Looks like she made Gavril's classic translation error. Not replenishment, not eliminate. Hate was a reasonable guess. Poetically, this symbol linked to fiery passion, heat or fire. Curious to find out what this one might mean. Is it life or something? And this is decrease and increase. Oh, Gavril, what a classic translation error. Awesome. All right, let's do this thing. So, interesting. Project terminated. Oh, can I put this here? No. Well, contractor emotion studies, I know, was Tessa Navari. I know that we have research engineer and assistant are going to be these guys. Jack was the engineer and Eugene was the assistant. And this person is, of course, Robert Froberg, right? No, not Robert Froberg. Arthur Blythe, I think. Okay, we got Marie, who's in charge of all this. Who is the independent consultant? Because Tim Spender was immediately above. And then I forget who these three people are. we got to go look at the protest movement, I think. Who the heck is Marie's on the same level? A consultant. You OPIG people. So it's definitely not her. Who we got? Is that... Who the heck is that? We can't see anyone in there. Let's see. Is that this guy? Yeah, okay. So it's not him because I know he had like a letter. Let's see here. No, in his pocket. Yeah, Lana Pete Leonidas Agency. That's not from like anyone from OPIG. Yeah. Okay, so it's definitely not him. It's definitely not her. It's got to be him, but I forget who that is. We didn't see him in the procedure. Did we? That wasn't one of the security guys, was it? What was that guy? Independent consultant? Okay. Security guy. Anything else that could be? Or is it project terminated? Independent consultant. Oh, it's just flat out incorrect? You're not going to say it's partially correct? Whoa. Wait, what's wrong with this? That? What? What are you talking about? Following mid-year inspections. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. What date? What date we talking about here? Following mid-year inspections, July 12th, 1975. Let's see. How do I know what day this is? What year is it? Ah, shoot. What the heck year is it? Okay, well, let's just find out when this was, I guess. Because was the inspection they're talking about the one that just happened here? So I assume Eugene would have been fired. June 18th. How do I know what year it is? Not going to be there. No, here. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. What the heck year is it? One of these notes. This note. Okay, June 2nd, 1975. And then, so it's 1975 and June 18th. June 18th, 1975 was the inspection. Okay, so is Eugene still part of it? Oh, wow. Does Tim... Okay, so my thinking is, was Marie demoted? Tim is now in charge, but I mean, I don't know. So the problem is, like, these people are unrelated. Could she be, you know, emotions studies or whatever? But like, that guy's just like a neighbor spying on the lab, trying to sell a story. This guy's I mean, if he's in there, he's got to be an independent consultant. He's security. If Tess is in there, she's got to be emotion studies. Is it just like that? Is that maybe what the deal is? And then, you know, something like that. So project terminated. I'm not sure. Let's go to story. Maybe that helps. Okay. Okay. So this is all wrong. And it's not all wrong, but I'm pretty sure Tessa Navari ran the Harmony Foundation. The Harmony Foundation used... stolen parts to build a... Is there a device? No, I don't think so. I think it's an artifact. Believing it could make people better. It could swap... No. It could... Where's the blue word I need? Take hatred and give empathy? Or are there other words that would be better there? I don't think so. Okay, and in doing so would help people reach enlightenment. Good. However, it actually did nothing. Due to Tessa Navari's overspending, right? The Harmony Foundation building was repossessed. Interesting. Oriel realized the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. Yeah, it was Oriel. Toussaint realized the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. Marie Westlake was in charge of its reconstruction, but delayed testing. Despite this, Eugene Marmot activated the new device, so was denied lab access. Pretty confident. Okay. But what the heck is the deal with this? Is someone else the... Wait, is Tim Spender? No, Tim Spender is... Nathan Hoyle is 100% the board president. And Tim Spender was the direct superior of Marie Westlake. I mean, how is it not? Oh, wait. Are those reversed? Was that all it was? I tried that, apparently. Independent consultant. Surely not. Wow. I was thinking that this, this tab just didn't have the option for 2 or fewer, but I've been getting more than 2 wrong? That's mind-boggling. Whoa! Tessa's the independent consultant? Why? What did she do? Okay, and the project was definitely terminated. But then what's wrong here? So, was she truly fired? Okay, so that's definitely right. What on earth? Oh, he took over. That's... Nope. And I tried all these. And we tried, like, taking Tessa out of the way. What the heck? No. What? Oh, so Nathan Hoyle's correct. 2 of them are... Wait, okay, hang on. 2 of them are wrong right now. But when I... Oh, this research thing... Okay, wait, what does that mean? That means... This one's wrong. So I don't know which one that one is. Okay. And then... That one's definitely right. And then that one's definitely right. And that one's wrong. Eugene is the lead? What? His lab access was revoked. And then he caught himself on fire and he was rewarded for it. Whoa. Weird. That's madness. Who was... Why? That's not what I got. That is not what I understood from that scene. Okay, after learning about the... Harmony Foundation? All right, we're finally at Ignition. Okay, so this was before Ignition. This story too is Ignition. So after learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Marmot believed he had been punished because the rebuilt idol artifact had been set to... No, not... He'd been froze? Let me look at... Man, I'm missing whatever I'm supposed to know. Wait! Oh, come on, man. Wait! How'd I miss this? Where'd that come from? Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant, and it was your incredible insight that got me here. How long has this clue been hiding there? When did that pop up? After I did story 1 or after I did hierarchy? Because if it was after I did story 1, this would have been nice to know. Okay. Whew. Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant, and it was your incredible insight that got me here. Oh, no. I see. That's Eugene, and Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant, and it was your incredible insight that got me here. So yeah, after learning about the Harmony Foundation, believed he had been something because the rebuilt artifact had been set to something, which started a fire. And okay, let me go back to protest movement and get a date here. This has to be before ignition, right? Has to be. Gosh dang it, put the year in here, you jerks. Gosh dang it, put the year in your newspapers. Gosh dang it. What the heck year is it? When the heck are we? June 13th. Okay, so it's right before. Yeah, it's right before the ignition thing. And it is indeed set to... It's always this thing. This is the matter one. And then we have heat and life, I think. So this is decrease heat. And then when you flip that one on, it's increase heat. Okay. So Eugene Marmot believed he had been... Did he get frozen the first time? Or was he punished? I don't know. But anyways, I know this only makes sense if it was set to give heat, which started a fire. He thought it had been set to... I don't know. No. Sorry. This thing is when it was set to give heat. So he tried to set it to what? Eugene Marmot tried to set it to what? So he learned about the Harmony Foundation. I think that's true because of the phone call he had with Tessa. And he said, I learned so much from you, or I owe so much to you, or something. And this was the board inspection. He tried to set it to what? To give empathy? What does he actually think it is? It was your incredible insight that got me here. So he activated it without permission and was swiftly banned from the lab. But then he used the device once more and set himself on fire. Okay. So he tried out the artifact, and he believed he had been punished because the rebuilt artifact had been set to take empathy. And it froze the bird bath. However, it was actually set to take heat, which froze the bird bath. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's funny how that kind of got messed up. Can I fix it? No. That did get messed up, right? Okay, during a board inspection, Eugene Marmot tried to set it to give empathy, but actually set it to give heat, which started a fire. So... I think rewarded with a promotion. And of course Eugene is like, hey, it worked. It gave empathy. That's amazing. Okay. So someone was seen? Impressed. And Nathan said he could hire someone. Eugene Marmot's discovery? Or chaos. Or fire. Discovery, 100%. Oof, not even close. Come on, man. This makes a lot of sense, right? Could it be give... Okay, yeah, I'm thinking it's take empathy versus give hatred, something like that, because I do think, let's see, I messed up with heat. It's hate and fire. And this one's life, but hate corresponds with fire. So it's So the one with the dot is replenish. Let me go check ignition. The one with the dot has to be give. It has to be saying give heat right now. I mean, in case of the golden idol, it was increase and decrease, which made more sense to me. Oh no. It is set to take heat. Right? The one with the dot was replenish. So it is set to take heat. And then this one's just matter, I think. And the crystal is blue and it turns red. I see, it turns red when it's not working. So that's something relevant here, perhaps? Yeah. But then why would give heat freeze a bird bath? Okay. It was set to take heat. So then, oh yeah, because the dot is so close. So then he switched it. Is that right? So then he tried to set it to take hatred, but actually set it to give heat. There you go. There you go. All right, give empathy, take hatred. You know what I meant. Boom, baby. Everything's correct. It's easy to mix up those little dots, huh? And that's what we'll be doing with the device next. Oh, that's gonna cause all sorts of legal problems. Totally unscientific. Where's our control group? Sounds good to me. I'm sure the universe will guide us. Excellent. Full steam ahead then. He's crazy. Failing upwards. This is the Peters principle in action, isn't it? Kind of. It's nothing to do with the Peters principle. That's the you get promoted until you're incompetent in your current job, right? Because if you're good at your current job, you get promoted. All right, chapter 4 next time. Until then, y'all take care.